Hello beautiful people, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do 3 videos. One is going to be this one is going to be a list, third one is going to be a morning thoughts. I'm going to share something with you that happened recent times. I'm not sure if it's permanent or not, but Facebook recently took down my profile, Joy Amin, where you guys, some of you are my friends, you cannot find me because I don't know what happened, like last Saturday, suddenly out of nowhere, I couldn't find my Facebook account anymore. So there's no warning, nothing. Some people say it's a glitch. Some people say it's a copyright issue. I don't know what actually happened. At first, I thought it was a copyright issue or something like that because all my posts, all the years of my memories and everything, that was Joy Amin, so they're all gone. All the group posts, cover photos, scent of the days, So anyway, I sort of am using backup profile. You can see Fragcomm Bangladesh, please join there. I'm using that account Jboy Amin. This whole account, like a moderator account, which I use for my groups. So I'm using that for time being. Let's see what happens, what future holds. But today I have this very interesting fragrance, which I don't think there are any reviews on it. So far I do not know, but if there are, please let me know. And I think this is a whole credit belongs to Shafi Bhai, page owner of SS Luxury Imports. He is one of my best friends in the community, and he sort of found out this fragrance. Okay, this is a tester unit, expensive, limited edition, I think a bit rare to find, and there's no talk about it. There are 2 bottles looks like this. I forgot the name of the other one, but this one is called Herrera. I think what is it called? CH-Man Insignia Leather. Okay, so the other one that looks just like this, there's another bottle exactly looks like this but different fragrance. I think that one, let me check, I think that's on Fragrantica. Yeah, I was talking about this one. This is CH Passion for him, Herrera. This bottle and the one I'm about to review, which is CH-Man Insignia Leather. I don't know why they gave almost the same look to the bottle. I'm not sure if they're the same, but you'll see. So basically this fragrance is very hard to find and not many people know about this, and Fragrantica doesn't have this enlisted, right? So Shafi Bhai found this because he has a page and he does find some exotic stuff. So huge kudos to him, and he's because the thing is, being a seller is one thing. Another thing is if you're educated and if you do study and research. I have another brother called Ifran Bhai. He owns USB page, UK Shopping from BD. I'll take my sweet time, okay? I don't have any rush. If you feel bored, you don't like stories, anything, the intro is too long, you can quit, no problem. But this fragrance is something that it's I like to give credit, so basically this tester unit, this EDP concentration, all that, nothing much to see in the tester. This is the bottle, okay? If you see this in real life, I showed it to few people when I was chit-chatting with them, and they said what a gorgeous little bottle. I mean, I did review, you guys know where this comes from, right? The legacy comes from CH-Man, the Thai version, okay, the OG. So this was one of the first few fragrances. Let me talk about this first. This one of the first fragrances that Jeremy hooked me up with, and the way he hyped it up, that it smells like near to Allurum. I think Allurum Eau Extreme was #1, this was #2, something like it, or this is #3 or something like that. And I was so intrigued by his review. Back in the days, Jeremy was the GOAT, So like somewhere 2016, I think I saw, and he said how sexy this smells, and this leather, the women love it, and compliment garner. In Malaysia I got it, and trust me, I wore it, and definitely there was the other sibling called CH-Man Privé. This is discontinued. This is, I think, I don't know, this version is not available. Both of these you can say kind of hard to find, okay? So these 2 were huge compliment garners, and I got like sugary, leathery sort of texture. It's kind of fresh and like warm. But CH-Man Privé was the ultimate sexy one with that whiskey and then the pomelo leather, one of the sexiest fragrances ever. So anyway, time check is around going to 8:30. I'm in a good mood, woke up, proper sleep. So I love to. Yesterday I was ready to do this talk, but I didn't have time. So anyway, the thing is, this fragrance, I saw it. This one's, I think, under $100, the price point that he got, which is really incredible at this time. This kind of fragrances, the pricing he offers is the best, okay? SS Luxury Imports, I'll leave a link below, you can check. So look at that bottle. I did review CH Insignia, Central Africa, a lot of the other ones, flankers from this line. So I will put also link of CH-Man fragrance reviews I did. This one has a suede sort of a cap, like the, what do you call that? This thing is, in early morning sometimes you're wrapping, leather wrapping, and then this is got CH8C. Juice color is like that, amber color. And I think the leather wrap around looks really, really gorgeous. This fragrance bottle looks amazing. Atomizer check. really good atomizer. Let's go on there. So this perfume, I was intrigued because anything that has leather, I would say I really find interesting. And Herrera, I know that Insignia leather, I loved Insignia. Insignia was the blue bottle. So a black and blue bottle, I remember, as far as I remember. That fragrance was one of the beastliest fragrances of all time from Herrera. And nothing came close to it, okay? That fragrance has oud. I think that one had a golden, yeah, it had a black wrap. I sold that bottle and it had like an eye, something like that eye of golden, right? It was like the Middle Eastern take sort of on Herrera. So this one, I was like total blind buy because there's no information, nothing. So let me tell you the notes. I don't know when it was released. This one has top notes of pink pepper, neroli, hard notes of incense, cedarwood, bottom notes are vanilla and tonka beans, okay? So here, if you see the notes breakdown, this perfume doesn't mention anywhere the leather accord, okay? So that is kind of interesting because I was trying to, I took kind of like 2 days to test this, even though it's an initial impression. I was seeing like what I get out of it, what kind of push I get out of it. Pretty sure one thing I know, conclusions are, this stuff has good potency, but not as strong as Insignia. Okay, Insignia was the here. It's like you can compare that with anything else. If next to Insignia something is a good performer, is this from this line. People say the CH Man. I forgot all the names. There was this CH Man. I forgot all the names. I review so many. Like let me show you actually. Yeah, sorry, I was a bit too far. I cannot reach my phone. So the good thing about doing so many reviews, they all stay in history, right? So basically that's where it started. I think 8 years ago, I started with CH Man. Okay, that was my cover photo. Then this one, I think this was called CH Man Under the Sea. I love, going back in time. Okay, then CH Man, I did second take. Then there was CH Man Africa, this one. I'm sorry, I'm going to take my time. I love doing this. CH Man Sport, this one not very popular. Then this was, trying to remember, Grand Tour. This was Max 40 who reviewed it. Very hard to find. I had it in Malaysia. I bought this instead of CH Man. So they're kind of close, but this one had some boozy note. So yeah, CH Man's my Malaysian review, that when I started somewhere in 2016. So many of them are there, I think there are many more. They are not showing a CH Man other ones. Anyway, so basically I did review many of the CH Mans. I'm still trying to find. Yeah, it's not showing, but I did many more. Grand Tour. Oh yeah, there is. Sorry man, today I'm in a slow mood. This is Insignia. That's the bottle I was trying to remember. And that one's I bought 6 years ago. Okay, chic for him. So anyway, so many perfumes. Basically what I'm trying to say is, as far as my memory serves, CH Man had many variations, but some of them were very redundant. Like some of them smell like each other, and you didn't need them. Like they just like have little bit twist here and there. This stuff very different than whatever is in the lineup. Okay, first of all, this is an incredible perfume. Scent profile wise, the longevity I already told you, in AC room it lasted about 8.5 out of 10. That kind of longevity. It's solid. I'm not going to say it's ultra beast mode, but very solid next to Insignia. Projection from this is around 1 hour. I got very good projection, and the fragrance actually does adequate. It feels like it's a indoor sort of, not like very outdoorsy fragrance where you go like naturally in woods or horse riding, stuff like that. It would not be ideal unless it's a cold weather like fall and winter. So that time it will have good push, and you can smell it all day, because as long as there's no humidity or heat, fragrances do better. But this, I would say, longevity and projection, if I take, it's 8 out of 10. Okay. Now the most important thing is scent profile. This fragrance, at no point I found there was like a very heavy leather, like this kind of leather wrapping. It's like, reminds me of an old vintage fragrance called Ralph Lauren Safari. The way it was, but that was more animalic sandalwood type. But this is more of a modern leather or a suede wrapped sandalwoody, feel. They do have mentions of other stuff, but seeing there's no leather note or something is like, it's a woody amber. Basically this is the scent profile I got from this. And the amber also reminds me of something like Dior's, what's that fragrance? Bois d'Argent. I recently reviewed this perfume. Let me just show you. I have the whole day to myself. Where's that perfume? I got this as a gift, or won it. I got this as a gift from that event. This one is Frank Olivier, and this was called Excellence. Okay, this is something like Bois d'Argent. This reminds me, I'm not saying this is a Bois d'Argent take or clone or dupe in any way, but if you know that one, it will remind you of that ambery, nice little powdery, almost to the point of irisy. You know, this is all the stuff that I got. It's not iris dominant, but it's a warm amber scent. Okay, so this is like the color of the bottle suggests, it's a warm ambery scent. And I think this perfume, it has, I mean, I don't know, like, did I get a wrong bottle or something? CH-Man Insignia leather. Yeah, it is leather. It's not the Passion. Passion, I don't know the notes breakdown, but this one, it's not a leather scent, right? So that is the biggest surprise and twist of all time, but it smells so good. Okay, so CH-Man, if you have something like a passionate, something different that, you know, like speaks to you, you look at the whole lineup and you go, oh, this is something I'm interested in. Guys like Mark, he would be like, okay, I'm interested in this one. So you will actually think it's worthy picking up. You know, not everything is worthy picking up. Okay, so if you have to blind buy this, it will not be the worst thing. You know what I mean? And the thing is, it's a little bit of a mature scent profile. It's not really teenager scent. So I think you can wear this for your mature dates, you know, where you're gonna do formal dress up and you're gonna have nice little dinner and all that. So this will go perfectly with it. If there's a little bit of breeze, you know, and it's like you're sitting by the pier, you know, like you're having lunch or something, you know, and you can see pelicans, you know, all these birds, and you can hear the sheeps far away. And then, you know, the boats, you can see blue water. And on a bright, cool day, this would be a great fragrance. This is a signature scent worthy. You have a lot of hype around that. You see, I'll do again retake on Stronger With You because I bought 4 of them. So I'll re-review them. They are much more strong, but more on the sweeter side. If you want less sweet, less diabetic, you know, this is kind of fragrance I would say a signature scent. It sort of is a mature take on CH-Man. There is scent profile of this, which on the dry down smells a little bit like CH-Man previous. Some of the elements of this is in here. So they did keep some things in here, but they did not keep the leather dominant like CH-Man's leather or CH-Man previous leather. It's like a more of a, this kind of suede wrapped around the, you know, not so sweet scent profile. Okay, so I love that. So it's an amber, mild powdery, you can say. Yeah, it's not super powdery, it's not like talcum powder, but if you know Bois d'Argent, it's in the same family. So basically, wrapping it up, this is a hidden gem, and I would say I'm lucky to buy this and own it, but the main credit goes to Shafi Bhai once again, not because he's my best friend, that's why I'm saying this, but I think you should follow his page because he does bring some unique ones and he does research. So I know he's going to be watching this review, and I'm not trying to oil him up or butter him up, but kudos goes to him. A lot of sellers are just like, they don't know much about perfume. So if a guy knows about fragrance and becomes a seller and page owner, it's a blessing for others. So if you're especially a collector, this is a must have. This is not 10 of 10 performer, but the quality of this fragrance, man, I'm gonna make this scent of the morning. Yesterday I was wearing this as well. Okay, and I'm gonna wear this like for the morning. This is a 10 out of 10 amazing fragrance. Okay, so check it out. CH-Man Insignia leather. This next to CH-Man Insignia, okay, let's give this 9.5. I'll keep Insignia 10 of 10. This is 9.5. Okay, so there you go, that's the review. Hopefully you enjoyed it and you will check it out if you find it somewhere. Okay, so let me do a list of fragrances for freshy lovers. They're far away. Okay, and then I will do a morning toss. Okay, I'll update you with my recent events. Take care.